quickly on monetary policy. It seems that there's been a change in the way that monetary policy has worked. The federal funds markets for non-GSEs is at a 40-year low of volume. And so it seems that the interest on excess reserves is getting to be a more important part of what you do. Can you talk about that shift since 2008?
Yes. So pre-crisis, there was a small amount of reserves, and we could manage the federal funds rate by making relatively small adjustments in the quantity of reserves. In the current era, where the demand for reserves is so high, and frankly a little bit volatile too, trying to manage scarcity in that kind of a very large pool, we'd have to have a very large presence in the markets on an ongoing basis. We don't think that's not something so we think that we've decided to continue to use our existing framework, which is to use our administrator's rates. So the interest on excess reserves is very fundamental for the way we manage our policy now.
Thank you.
And it seems to work very well.
Great. And two more quick questions. One is, hopefully you can answer quickly, but there is a new sort of focus on modern monetary theory that says taxes can better fight inflation than monetary policy. Do you have a basic philosophical view of that?
So that aspect of it would be a complete change. And I mean, I would say the reason why the Fed does that is that we can move quickly with our tools, and to give the legislature that responsibility. In principle, you could do that, but we have a system that's got lots of checks and balances. And
so let's assume for a second those two tools work equally. Who can move faster, the Federal Reserve or Congress?
We can move immediately. Yeah.
Much faster.
Yes.
Thank you. And that's assuming they are equally effective, which I would argue that monetary policy is far superior as well. Real quickly, one last thing on real-time payments. Something you said that I hope you'll stay focused on is whether the free market and the private sector can actually provide a real-time payment system, because if they can, there's no need for the Federal Reserve to do it.
That's part of the thing we have to look at under the Monetary Control Act.